Florida man sues Duncan over injuries following toilet explosion.
Hold on. A toilet exploded?
Dunkin'? Like Dunkin' Donuts?
Yeah.
Like a whole toilet exploded.
Yeah. An employee told the man that they were aware of the problem with the toilet since they have had been previous incidents.
So, did they say like how it happened?
I read through it kind of, but I didn't see like what caused it.
After the explosion left Kerouac covered in human feces, urine, and debris.
That's like a bad case of pink eye.
Well, that guy's gonna have pink eye from that for sure. He had covered in feces. That's like getting tipped over in a porta potty, you know?
And I poured it. Yep, exactly.
With the door down.
Oh,
yeah.
Bro, door down.
Door
You can always
down?
kick the top out, bro.
You know, can't get
The
out.
top
It's just dumping on your back.
Yeah.
Des
You can always
Rocky?
kick they
Nothing out
make
of
it to
Florida
where the
surprises me.
top
That's
pops
not
off.
Florida.
Des Rocky, I'm more afraid of Florida than anything else.
Former manager of DoD Aerospace Threat Program. UFOs are real.
I mean, the Senate Arms Committee already,
we covered the plunge.
admitted to that.
We covered the plunge last week. That was a good one. I can't believe, how does a toilet just explode? You know? That doesn't make sense.
Have y'all been keeping up with the whole Texas border shit going on?
Yeah.
Not like within the last few days, but
yeah.
What's new?
I just think it's funny. They kicked CBP off the fucking border. The National Guard took over it all.
Oh, they put the governor mobilized the National Guard in the state?
Yes, he did. For that, what was it, like 2.5 mile stretch of the park?
Is it not like a border put up there, like a wall or anything?
Oh, well, there is.
Or they just put a bunch of razor wire out?
They put a lot more razor wire than what were there. Yeah, it was a river.
On the river?
Yep.
Oh.
The Rio Grande?
Yeah, what's crazy is so there was an immigrant trying to that he actually climbed the wall while they were doing a live video, a live news feed.
He climbed it?
Yeah, he climbed the fence and razor wire and everything. And they talked to the guy, and he said he paid the cartel like $30,000 to get him over.
No shit.
Coming from Honduras.
So these guys, what they have to pay the cartel to be able to like move through the country to get to our border? Is that
pretty much?
Or the cartel helps them get over the border?
The cartel helps them, but I mean the cartel so if you just cross the Mexican border, like you're in cartel infested country right there because they just prey on all the tourists that come in driving through.
It's basically strong arming. It's
north or south.
They're paying them for protection from the cartel. You know, it's basically like gangs used to do. Like they would go to small businesses and be like, "Look, pay us money, or some bad things might happen to your store." You know.
Yeah. One of my first experiences down there in Mexico wasn't the cartel, but it was the federales, man.
Like, they're corrupt as fuck.
Holy so it was. I was young, probably 19 or 20, maybe. We went down. And
were you older or younger whenever you got broke down in a GOV at a gas station in the middle of the hood?
I think I was older than that. Maybe I don't remember exactly what it was. Like probably 99, 2000, 2001, somewhere in there. Where we went down to Tijuana because I was stationed in like just north of LA, like Oxnard, Camarillo. It's in this place called Point Mugu. Well, we all drove down to Mexico for the weekend, and it was like a Friday night. We got down there as a Friday night, and we're on Revolution Street, and like there's bars, upper level, everywhere down the street. It's just a party, And all of a sudden, all these vehicles came like rushing down the street, and all these dudes with fucking automatic weapons get out. They're the federales, and everyone lined up against like the garage doors and all like the walls along the street, like on the sidewalk, just line the fuck up. It was all the locals that were lining up. All of the like people of this similar or American, Americans were just kind of walking about, but there was like screaming, people were pointing guns, and we're like, what the fuck is going on, Apparently this is some sort of shakedown that happens every now and again that luckily we weren't caught in the middle of, like they weren't messing with us specifically, but it was kind of weird, man, seeing all these dudes hop out, like they're screaming in Spanish and they got MP5s and shit and M16s. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? That was a little bit scary. That's federales, though. There's not cartel, but I'm sure they're linked somehow, you know?
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, when we were down in Puerto Vallarta, like they were lining the streets and stuff too.
Really? I think it's like a drug plus something, drugs and some kind of random search crap that they do every so often. But it's still kind of scary when you don't expect it, and all these dudes are just hopping out with fucking machine guns, or not machine guns, but automatic weapons.
I think Ashley was talking about that one guy like, when we were in the Uber that one time, and I thought this dude on a fucking motorcycle was about to get fucking creamed. And he just like weaving through traffic, and I'm like, yo, that dude's a fucking idiot. And our Uber driver was like, that's cartel. And we're like, what are you talking about? He goes, yeah, cartel member. They don't give a shit. And we're like, oh, okay, fun.
Just leave them alone to their own vices.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
So, don't cuss that guy out. Got it.
Yeah. Excuse me. It's probably one of the more like, I don't know, say countries that I've been in where I'm like kind of nervous and looking over my shoulder a lot, you know, as a civilian, you know what I mean? Not in uniform, off base, just in the public. That place is a little freaky, man.
Yeah, I think it depends on where you go because I mean, for us, like I didn't feel like that at all. You know where we were at.
Oh, I was in the absolute sewage fucking place. Tijuana is just absolutely.
Oh yeah, Tijuana
dirty
is horrible.
Smells. The smell like sticks to you for days. You know. Yeah. As soon as you cross over the border, it's like the stench, dude. It's fucking weird. Mm-hmm. But you're like, well, I'm here to party and eat some street tacos because the partying's fun and the street tacos are amazing.
Man, I was excited about street tacos. I really was. And I think we went to 6 different fucking little roach coaches down there.
Yeah.
And I was literally underwhelmed. I was not happy with the street tacos.
The ones you want to get are the person just like under an awning next to a building and they got a big ass fucking like log, right? That's kind of concaved in from them chopping at it so much. And that's where they're chopping the meat up and they're just like,
that's how every single one of them were.
It wasn't a truck or a roach coach. It was literally like a little makeshift stand on the side of the street.
They didn't have the stands. The best tacos I had down there were the fucking vegan tacos.
Vegan tacos?
Yes. Well,
you sound like you were actually in like white people tourism area.
No, not at all. It was so Ashley, the copywriter that she partners with, her and her boyfriend are expats, and that's all they do is travel Mexico. Work and all that stuff, and that's who we went and met down in PV, and they're also both vegans, like Ashley. So we did a mix of a bunch of different restaurants, and like I said, the best tacos I had down there were fucking vegan tacos. I was like, this is weird.
That's interesting.
we got a little trailer at a gas station over here that has phenomenal street tacos, and then we have also a Honduran taco trailer. That's really fucking good too.
Like right locally next near you?
Oh, like walking distance, yeah.
I got a couple. There's like 2 places in town here where the tacos are just really good. Other than that, everything else sucks. It's just a poor excuse of a Mexican restaurant.
We have
I can't wait to get back to San Antonio.
A Mexican meat market on the corner too that sells tacos that are really fucking good.
That's the one that I go to.
The
one I go to here in town the most is the family came up from like, I want to say they were down in Imperial Beach or way Southern California. And then they moved up here, started their truck, started their restaurant. Now they got their market. It's pretty dope, pretty legit.
It's kind of weird though. Like California and Texas both have like that Latino Mexican influence, but it's completely like even the Mexicans within the states are completely different. Like it's completely different culture.
100%.
The tacos, street tacos are different. And
when I was stationed at Fort Bliss in El Paso, compared to the Mexican culture here in Vegas, it's way different, hugely different.
Well, what I learned, so the couple that used to babysit the kids when we were in San Antonio, they were straight out of Mexico, and each state in Mexico has like their own like specific like dish that they're known for.
Yeah,
kind of like
and they were from one of them was from Guadalajara. And that was all about like steamed tacos. And if you've never had a steamed taco, oh my God, they're phenomenal.
That's like every portion of the country, like below a state, I don't know, there's like a blend. So in Arizona, even, so the way down south of Arizona on the border there, and you can go to restaurants to get Mexican food, but they're different. Like here, like what does a gordita look like to you here? You know what I mean? Like normally, like, what is it? So down there, a gordita is like a small, like stuffed round, almost like a kind of a thicker taco shell. They open up one end and stuff it with things, and that's like
almost
gordita.
like a pita.
Yeah, almost, but it's round and it's small.
It's like a flour pita.
I think they're corn and flour, maybe mixture, but man, they're super good. Yeah, super good. I was like, this is a gordita? I'm like, this is amazing. It tastes like no other gordita I've ever had.
Yeah, I've been trying to find like good spots here for like good, just, you know, Mexican food. And one of the guys that came to the office maybe 4 months ago, and that dude straight out of Mexico, he's been like all over the place. And I was like, all right, where's the best place to get Mexican food? And there's a spot literally like maybe 8 miles away from our house. And I've seen it, but I was like, I don't know about that place. And he's like, best fucking place. He took us there for lunch, and I was like, yep, okay, I'm sold. Never going nowhere else.
That's the key, dude. Because like when I was stationed in San Diego, I had a friend, and he was a reserve guy, right? So, but he was on orders all the time. So he was like constantly in there almost every day, like a regular job, but he was like a selected reservist. So he would drive over the border every day and back home because his family was there and his home was there. So little side note, we used to call him Border Buddy. That's his nickname. But he would come, like, he would find these, like, hey, bro, where do you want to go to lunch? Like, oh, I know this spot. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. He'd take us downtown San Diego in this tiny little fucking crevice in a wall. It has, like, a rickety-ass door. You go in, there's, like, 2 picnic tables and, like, 2 old ladies and behind a counter with some giant pots. And then, like, you're eating like a fucking king and some of the best food you've ever eaten in your life.
And it's probably cheap as fuck.
It's just some people that like set up shop that probably get shut down after, you know, a few weeks.
That's where the best burgers are too. Best burgers are in like the most like hole in the wall, run down, smallest place you can find. Attached to a gas station, even better.
Usually, yeah.
There's a spot outside of Lackland called Brenda's Burgers. That is hands down the best burger I've ever had in my entire life. And we used to go there probably 2-3 times a week when we were working out of Lackland. And they were cash only, and we finally like, hey, Miss Brenda, you're gonna make so much more money if you took card. And finally, she started taking cards, and then we couldn't even get a fucking seat.
Yeah,
but yeah, that place is just best burger I've ever ate. It's phenomenal, and it's just some old lady, you know, loves to cook, you know, makes some fucking burgers. And it was like a trailer. That's all it was a trailer.
There's an Italian food place here that's like that. It's not a restaurant. It's an Italian lady from I think she's from Sicily. But you go in, you got to order what you want. She'll cook like a meal for your family, right? You order it on like a Wednesday and you can pick it up on like a Saturday. So you put your order in, you just show up. She gives you all your stuff and then you can take it home and heat it up basically. But sometimes you can get it like hot still, but I can't remember what's like Nadia's or something. Not Nadia's, something else, but some of the best, like almost like very close to authentic, like from Italy, in Italy, Italian food. Wild. You go to any other place, you know, restaurant around the Buca di Beppo's, the freaking, you know, the Johnny Carino's or whatever other places, they're not even close. Not even fucking close.
I wish we were able to go off base more when you were over in Japan.
Yeah.
Like just some of those spots, because there's that one little spot, it's out of a house and it's like a hibachi style.
Yeah, I love those little tiny spots, dude.
Yeah, but it's out of their house, and the son is the chef, and the mom does like all the waitressing and all that stuff. But like that, hands down, is probably the best restaurant I've ever had in Japan.
Yeah, have y'all heard of Goodson's Cafe?
No.
It's been in movies and TV shows and shit like that. It's supposedly world famous. But we used to go to that place. My grandpa would take us when we were kids, and it ran out of a house. Like the cafe was the house. It was a little old woman.
Where's it at?
In Tomball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Tomball, Texas. Yeah.
I remember growing up, like visiting my grandparents and stuff in Seguin, San Antonio, and those areas. But in Seguin, my grandparents used to take me and my sister to these like little hole in the wall places, and we'd they make like the tortillas right there, you know, like breakfast burritos, whatever you want in there. I just remember it was like the best experience as a kid, man. It's one of those things where you still have the smell in your memory and like the taste and all that. It was that kind of thing. So good. I have no idea what it's called or where it was exactly, but it's a nice memory, that's for sure.
My mom used to run a gas station that had like she was a pit master chef and ran the gas station too. And she used to make breakfast burritos fresh every morning, and I still like the smell of the fucking onions and bell pepper cooking. Man, that's childhood to me.
Isn't it amazing though, like how you could think about something and you could just literally smell and taste it like immediately.
Good memories, man. That thing you do that with.
Yeah, thinking about my grandmother's peanut butter cookies that I only get once a year if I'm lucky.
God, yeah, my aunt does that shit too. Oh my God.
My grandmother has it. So peanut butter used to come in the can long time ago.
Yeah, like
can?
with a plastic
like a
lid,
can.
like a Nestle Quick can.
Yeah, well, back in the day, it was all metal.
Or a coffee can.
Yeah,
I don't even remember that. Wow.
So this can was from what was it? It was from the 30s.
You were eating peanut butter from the 30s?
No, her peanut butter cookie recipe came from that can.
Oh, I got you.
But she still has that can. And I don't know what it is about these fucking cookies, but like when I was deployed, she sent me these cookies and I got them. And you know how long it takes? About 2 weeks to get from the States over there. They were still soft. Like I bit into them and I was like, they are still soft. I was like, this is insane. But she still has that recipe. Like I was like, I can't eat peanut butter cookies unless they're hers.
Bro, if she threw some like chocolate chip cookie, some chocolate chips in there with it.
All right, now you need to calm down.
It's all about it's literally just the peanut butter cookies.
Purist peanut butter cookies, man.
Purist. Oh yeah, I'm sure, but I mean, chocolate and peanut butter,
Purist.
you know,
it's like a steak. You know, you put anything more than salt and pepper on it, and it's kind of like you're covering up the taste.
No, you got salt, pepper, garlic, and fresh thyme.
Yeah, that's what everybody does online, man.
That's dude, so good, though.
I finally found a steak that I'm like, okay, yeah, phenomenal. Since I've been back from Japan, this restaurant that we went to. Did you see my Facebook post?
I don't know if I did or not. I rarely go on, but I think I saw one of your recent ones with food on it.
Yeah, it wasn't food. It was just me making a dumbass face. But
the bathroom one.
No, that was on Twitter.
Wow.
No, so yeah, Ashley and we hadn't been out in a while, and her doctor that she goes to owns a restaurant, and I was going to take her there on her birthday, but they were closed. Apparently, they were super understaffed, so they closed down for a couple weeks so they can retrain staff and all that stuff. And yesterday, she was like, "Oh, hey, they're open." I was like, "All right, cool, let's go." And hands down, probably new favorite spot.
Really?
In Shreveport. Yes, staff was fucking awesome. Like, I've never done a reservation before and been sat at the bar. What's up?
That's cool. Oh no, I was like, go ahead and finish. I was just gonna ask a question.
But yeah, so but where we were sat at the bar is you had the where the pass was, where all the food came out and to the waiters, waitresses, and all that stuff. And then right there was the kitchen. Like we were staring at the fucking kitchen. We saw the chef. We had the dude fucking calling out tickets and like all this stuff. And you know me, I hold nothing back. And so I'm just sitting there fucking with everybody and they're all firing back at me. And like chef ended up giving us like a couple extra pieces of food. You know, like I was like, yeah, I'd like to try that and all that. Next thing you know, a fucking plate full of like 2 pieces of chicken come up and I'm like, holy shit. But number one, it was just fucking phenomenal food, but the service was phenomenal.
Yeah, I think we're making everybody hungry that's listening right now, but that's okay.
100%.
I was going to ask you if you guys have ever had a ribeye fillet. So I got some. My buddy Will came by. He's in the stream every so often. Zapu is his name. He actually listens to our podcast pretty regularly on the after we record it and stuff. But he came by because he was in town. And so I picked up some steak. I'm like, man, you're only in for the night. I'll pick some steak. I'll do some steak up and some like a different kind of Mediterranean style salad. So we made that up. I got these steaks. They're round like this. They're probably 1.5 inches thick. But they were supposed to be ribeyes, right? But they ended up being ribeye fillets. So imagine a ribeye center cut there in the shape of like a filet mignon. Yeah. I got them Snake River Farm. So they're American Wagyu.
Yep.
Holy fuck, dude. So it was the round portion. It didn't have the cap, right? That super soft cap. It's like real fatty, but it was still very marbled. And it had a little more bite, like chew to it, more so than like a fillet or like that, ribeye cap. But holy shit, man! I did them on the Traeger to like medium rare, and this is just salt and pepper, nothing else. Fucking amazing. And he's like, this is like the best steak I've ever had. I'm like, nah. It's like there was a different flavor between like a prime cut of this and Wagyu. Different flavor. Prime is more like buttery, kind of aged tasting, whereas Wagyu's a little more clean, but it's like still very marbled and fatty. But it wasn't like that A5 crazy shit where it's $100 for 5 ounces or whatever. But
yeah, no, they had
they're like $30, $35 a piece. I think these steaks.
Yeah,
which is a good deal.
Hey, that spot in Japan, that North 4040, they had some ribeye fillets.
Yeah,
and the way it is very different than like, what you would think from a steak.
This isn't a ribeye. I'm like, oh, it is. It's just the cap's removed.
Yep.
And the little end piece, the tail and the cap is removed. So, but definitely still ribeye. Definitely still.
It's literally an Uncrustable of a ribeye.
Yeah, kind of. Mm-hmm. It's like that.
I remember eating a filet mignon for the first time as a kid, and it blew my mind that you can wrap bacon around things. I was like, oh, it changed. It was life changing, bro.
Yeah.
Not all filet mignons have bacon wrap though.
No.
Yeah, but the best ones are the cheap ones, I guess.
Well, there's still
the ones that need the bacon that taste good.
I'm telling you, like,
if you got
a fillet, you can get a select cut, like select quality fillet, and just the tenderloin, right? And it's still going to be really fucking tender most of the time. The difference between that and like a prime filet mignon is a little bit of flavor, but as far as the tenderness goes, it's not a whole lot different.
Yeah, no different.
The price is a lot different, though.
Yeah, but I mean, if a fillet needs bacon wrap or whatever to taste good, then there's a problem.
No, they don't.
In my opinion,
it's a version of it,
Yeah,
that people do for sure. Yeah.
So he just said, it makes it taste better, and I'm like, fillets taste good already.
They do. Bacon is nice on it, a nice addition, that's for sure.
Yeah, bacon on anything, bro.
Yeah, there's a restaurant here that does a bacon au poivre sauce.
Okay.
The fuck did you just call me?
Are you cursing at us?
Yeah, it's so and au poivre is a pepper sauce.
Oh.
But they add like bacon jam to it to kind of give it that like sweet, that sweet heat to it. It's actually very different, but I was intrigued and I tried it. I was like, okay, this is pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I had some pepper. You ever had pepper jelly?
I was just about to say some bacon jalapeno jelly. I've tried that. That's just bomb.
Yeah, cream cheese, pepper jelly with some bacon on like a cracker. Fuck. Or in a jalapeno wrapped with
with bacon, like a jalapeno
jelly?
popper.
Yes. Jalapeno popper with cream cheese and pepper jelly in it, wrapped with bacon. It's fucking money.
Maybe a little shrimp in there.
No, dude, we should change the
tiny
subject.
shrimp.
I'm dying here. I'm dying to change the subject or something.
No, we have a restaurant down the road too that is in like an old, like original log cabin house that was out here from when they first settled, and like the whole port, they built like a porch on the side, and that's like all the seating area inside. There is seating area inside and stuff too. But our high school FFA is right next door, so they built like saloons and like an old western town, but there's stalls for the animals to be in, and you can go and like the kids, they have like a big sandbox, and the kids can go and see the horses and the lambs and shit. It's real cool.
That's pretty cool.
It's fucking phenomenal though too. Like one of the best chicken fried steaks I've ever had. And I eat chicken fried steak at every restaurant I ever go to.
I think one of the first ones I've ever had was aside from being at home, was place called, I think it's called Perkins. You guys know what Perkins is? It's kind of like a Sherry's restaurant. Perkins Sherry's kind of a Midwestern type thing, I think. It's basically a diner,
Yeah.
It's basically a diner. If you want to go there at like 2 a.m. after the bar and get food, best place to go. Perkins or freaking Sherry's. It's like old people hang out,
So basically what you're saying, it's kind of like what we do down south and go to Waffle House and we're drunk.
Yeah, it's Waffle House, but bigger and a little nicer. Well, a lot nicer, but it's more restaurant rather than cafeteria.
Yeah, but when I'm drunk, I don't know if I care what the restaurant is like. I just want some damn eggs in my stomach.
I like going to the Waffle House and getting a plate with like everything, like the bowl, with all the shit in it. Fuck good.
Oh, the bacon bowl? Bruh. I fucked that shit up.
For real.
Get a
some
bunch of hot
bacon, a
sauce
little
on that shit.
sausage crumble, some gravy.
Yeah. Get some hot sauce all up in that shit.
What kind of hot sauce though? What kind of hot sauce though?
I mean, it
That
depends on
matters.
what they got. You know, I'll use Tapatio or Cholula. I prefer Cholula for the flavor, Tapatio for the heat. You know,
I like those are my top two as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the ones that I
dig.
like to eat with that aren't like hot and just ruin the flavor of food. They just
There's one
taste
more
good.
that's escaping me. That's pretty good too. Like it's like Cholula, but it's not. It's not sriracha.
El Yucatan make decent stuff, dude.
No.
I don't like sriracha.
I'm not a huge fan of sriracha either. Actually,
Sriracha's like spicy ketchup. That's
Kind
kind
of,
of what
yeah.
it reminds me. It's like a spicy ketchup, and I don't really eat ketchup on anything either.
I
don't either.
hate Louisiana hot sauce and Tabasco sauce. Like those are so disgusting.
It's just vinegar.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just
Yeah.
very vinegary.
Yeah,
I
it's a lot of
mean,
vinegar. Frank's Red
MREs,
Hot. You know,
MREs only have Tabasco, so
you got to use it
Mhm.
for flavor.
yeah, you
man.
have to just for the flavor. So I'm kind
Honestly,
of partial to Tabasco just
Yeah.
because
Well,
that's all I had.
honestly, the deployment like favorite thing to bring is a couple shakers of Slap Ya Mama.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
slap your mama.
The seasoning in the
that's a
shaker.
staple.
Dude, I put that shit on
Bro.
fucking everything. Dude.
Everything,
Overseas. Like this food is bland as fuck. Just put some Slap Ya Mama on it. Good to go.
Slap Your Mama goes on. Yeah, that's one of my
Doesn't matter what it is.
blend.
Well, I mean, I had a constant supply of Texjoy whenever I was in the desert, so that was my staple. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
been my staple since I was a child because that Texjoy is hometown.
When I did a quick little detachment out to Australia, they feed us sausage. Like there was sausage on the fucking menu at the DFAC like 5 days a week, bro. It was fucking
That's what she
horrendous.
said.
They call it snag over there. That in Australia, it's snags. Oh, you got snag? I'm like, yeah, I got snag 5 different fucking ways. They literally make rice, mix some peanut butter in the rice, chop up some old sausage from like 2 days ago and put it underneath it and put like some peppers on top, like bell peppers. It's disgusting.
But I mean,
dude.
that doesn't sound bad though.
Oh, it's fucking
That
terrible,
kind
bro.
of does though,
Listen,
man.
after-
Peanut butter and rice.
After the
I mean,
fifth day, like
peanut butter burger though.
Thursday, Friday, okay, this is this sausage they cooked on Monday. Thursday, Friday, this sausage is starting to go off, bro. Like off big time. Like you bite into it and you're like, that tastes gamey. And you realize it's not gamey. It's just going bad. That's what they gave you to eat with potatoes. Every meal, potatoes too. Like, bro, why am I eating this? It's like
Why not
mama.
Why not just dehydrate the fuck out of the sausage and then it's
Oh.
a
Bro.
fucking beef steak.
Day one was amazing because we hit the DFAC day one. It was like breakfast. I think we got early as fuck. Trudged up to the DFAC. We're like, all right, let's check this out. Pull up, you get like 3 eggs over easy, fucking like 3 slabs of English style bacon, some crumpets, honey, fucking potato, everything. It was amazing. Second day, you get like a busted ass egg, fucking half a piece of bacon. The potatoes are all dry and hard. Like, what happened, dude? What happened
we
from
didn't
yesterday
ration.
to today? Yeah. And then the spiders are growing up above the food line because it's outside. There's giant webs. Like, okay, this is bad.
Man, if there's one thing I could eat for every meal for the rest of my life, it's breakfast. Like sausage, egg, and cheese, anything. I can eat it for the rest of my life.
I think it's universal.
Oh, yeah.
Any time of the day.
Yeah, no, breakfast. Yeah, I used to eat breakfast when we were working out all the time.
Yeah.
I'd eat breakfast all the fucking time.
What's for dinner? Breakfast for dinner. And the kids were like, yay.
Oh, we have breakfast. We have breakfast for dinner at least once a week,
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I do too, still. Throw some eggs down, you know.
and some
stuff.
pancake spaghetti.
bacon.
Have y'all tried that before?
No.
Instead of making pancakes, you just kind of drizzle it around to where it's like makes like a wad of noodles, and then you put your crumbled sausage and bacon bits and egg on it, and a little bit of syrup. It's so fucking good.
Do you like drop it in oil like a funnel cake?
No. You make it like a pancake. You just drizzle it on the skillet.
Oh. You guys
I
have
like
waffle?
corned beef hash and eggs.
I like corned beef hash too. Yeah, the canned kind that you throw in a frying pan.
Yeah,
and just fry the
absolutely.
shit out
The
of it.
canned
Yeah.
kind, like the Hormel canned
Yes.
fucking corned beef and hash.
Yeah, you just fry
I
the shit
made-
out of it, dude.
I made that for lunch at like 1 p.m. on Friday.
I like
Spam and
mine.
eggs is good too.
I like mine cooked with like that. Like you cook it enough in the frying pan where it creates like a little crispy layer on it.
Yep, I leave it. I make a nice crisp.
Yeah, It's good.
I'll keep mixing it at first to get it cooked through.
Yeah.
Nice and hot, cooked through, and then I'll let it sit on the heat and put a nice crisp layer on it.
Yeah, sir. Have you ever had funnel cakes at like a fair and shit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love funnel cake.
Oh god, dude. Or all those deep fried foods they make. Deep fried Oreos, Twinkies, Snickers bars.
Ice cream.
I've never had it. I've never tried any of that stuff. I've only
What
had
is
funnel
wrong
cake.
with you?
Oh,
Last time
That's too much.
I went to the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, they had a cupcake that had fucking ice cream inside of it.
what?
It was so good.
They
It was
squirt it in there?
fucking, I don't know. I have no idea how they get it in there, but there's fucking ice cream inside the fucking cupcake, and it was fucking bomb.
I mean,
It was like a lemon cupcake with vanilla ice cream in it.
It's probably the same way they do fried ice cream, man.
Well, fried ice cream, they coat it, a scoop, and they coat it and shit, and actually drop it in the fryer really quick.
Well, yeah,
Like
you also like
cornflakes and some
hard
other
freeze
crap?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff's good though. Shit.
Yep, never tried any of that stuff.
Oh yeah, be near a
Alright.
hospital, man, just in case.
Oh, excuse me. Have you been?
That's how you get the
bad for you.
diabetes.
It's so bad.
The
for you.
diabetes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you get the sugar.
Go to the county fair, get the Bettis.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
Damn.
100%. 100,000% wall.
Have y'all tried that Dragon's Breath stuff ice cream where it's like it's basically like Captain Crunch berries that they freeze in liquid nitrogen, and you chew it and it like fucking blow out your nose and big old
Oh yeah.
liquid nitrogen blow. Yeah, that shit
I've seen people do that with fruit.
flavorless. Yeah,
Yeah.
but this is actual like cereals.
Oh
They like puff balls and they're just flavorless. Like it really wasn't
yeah,
gimmicky.
they dip it in nitrogen, right? Like liquid nitrogen,
Yeah.
and it freezes the
Yeah.
shit out of it, like minus 270 some odd degrees Fahrenheit.
They pour a little bit over it.
Yeah, but because it's so cold, it like creates that barrier, that cold barrier in your mouth, and you get all that like fog and steam coming out.
Oh, they told us when we got it, they were like, make sure when you're biting or you're chewing it, you move it around your mouth because it will burn you. It's so cold.
Yeah, it creates that like layer of warmed air or something between the item and like your skin inside your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Fogs up really good. Yeah. Good shit.
Yeah, it's like there's a video of a man hitting molten lead, just slapping it, and that's because he has a wet hand and he's able to slap it because it instantly vaporizes the water, which causes a gap layer of steam.
Have you guys seen that similar thing where, well, not similar, I would say, have you seen that thing where it's like this goop, right? But the faster and more pressure you put on it, the more solid it becomes. It's cornstarch and water.
It's called oobleck.
Oobleck?
I think so, something like that.
Oobleck, yeah. It's cornstarch and water mixture is basically all it is. So when you press on it slowly, your hand will sink in, or your foot or whatever. But if you do it fast, it becomes like solid.
Hold on to each other. Yeah.
It becomes a firm surface, and you can like run on it and punch it and stuff. But as soon as you push it slow, I used to hate it all. Used to make it all the time. Your grandma hated it. Grandmas hate everything that we do.
True.
I think their job is just to tell us how stupid we are and why are you doing that? It's dumb.
Remember all the stuff that we used to have? We had Silly Putty. We had Gack. We had
Gack.
Floam.
Gack.
Dude,
And
Floam.
Floam. Yeah. But yes.
Gack and Floam, yeah.
Magic Sand.
Yeah, then now they call it kinetic sand, right?
Yeah.
Still make it. Silly Putty was the shit, man. You could like put it on a newspaper, squish it down, and it would copy it onto your newspaper or your newspaper over.
So I had this weird thing where like if things go into my mouth, so I would always end up chewing on Silly Putty like gum.
This explains some things.
Maybe.
What did it
I don't know
taste
how.
like?
I don't know how non-toxic
flavorless
it
gum.
was in the 90s.
Bro,
flavorless gum.
everything we played with in that time frame is gonna give us cancer, bro. Like it's just the way that it's just, every little thing
I mean,
we
water
touch.
gives you cancer nowadays. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
The fuck?
There's a cat.
Oh, the White Rabbit.
What the fuck? A cat's
Bro,
head
that looks
just
like the cat
appeared.
from the fucking TikTok, man.
The cat just appeared out of nowhere. What the
This is
fuck?
Angel.
Oh,
I think he's there to tell you that you've been accepted into Hogwarts.
maybe.
Pussy likes you.
Damn.
That's our all white cat. Her name is Angel.
Oh.
All white, blue eyes.
So how many animals do you have at AG?
3.
Okay.
Because one of our
Same.
dogs just passed
Oh shit.
a little while back.
Mm-hmm.
It's not cool.
Yeah.
You got 3 too. You have 3, right, Tuna? Well,
No,
I mean,
got the
you have 3
cat, too.
dogs, right? But you got like a
You
cat,
got 3 dogs, 3 cats, and 2
some
rats.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you got like a whole zoo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have a
we have 2 dogs, 1 cat.
Oh, I got two dogs and 1 cat. Yeah.
Yeah, we had 3 dogs, but yeah.
Well, the
Serenity
rats are
just
probably not
passed.
going to make it through the week, but
How long do rats live?
2-3 years maybe.
Oh, like a hamster.
Yeah,
They live until you feed them to a snake.
We had a dwarf
Eventually,
hamster.
their balls get too big, weigh them down. They can't get to the food.
They catch it on something. It cuts.
That's called a tumor.
It snags on something, rips open, they just bleed to death wherever they're at. That's what happens.
One of our rats has a huge tumor right now.
Oh man, it sucks.
I saw a TikTok of a dude that came up on a raccoon that gotten its nuts stuck in between 2 slats of a picket fence.
Yep, seen that. Fucking hilarious.
Oh, we should probably look at that video at some point. That's hilarious. It's fucked. but
Rebels on
I've
it.
seen that shit.
It's hilarious.
I felt so bad, dude.
That's bad.
Like
No, it wasn't a
would
raccoon.
help
It was a possum. It was a possum.
I fucking would stop and help this animal too, just out of sympathy. Like,
Absolutely.
you know,
I mean, I would just have to turn my camera on to help it,
as male
so I
species,
can have a viral video.
you got to understand this pain this animal is going through.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you don't feel something, I mean, Jesus. All right, here we go. Well, this
Let's
is a
see it.
possum, right? A possum?
It's a possum. Yeah.
This is nuts.
Bro, little man's
Unintended.
nutsack is caught
Oh.
on the fence. Holy. I was wondering how he was stuck. This dude's been in pain.
Bro, and it's not even. It's the one that's nailed to the post.
Like turning that
No, it's
way.
like they're screwed on.
Help
You
them
see
out,
they're-
bro.
They look like screws.
Help him out,
His
bro.
Nuts. They're stuck in. Ooh, ooh. Come on. Ooh.
He just keeps sliding down tighter and tighter.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, you gotta grab him and lift him up.
Oh,
Brother.
oh, is he still stuck? Oh,
He's still stuck.
No, that his
No,
nuts
they
are
broke
not
it.
surviving.
Okay,
Stuck
okay.
in there for like 13 hours.
Yeah, but look how he's just
Surviving.
like kind of like the way he's walking off. He's like, "Nah, fam, nah, fam."
Strolling off like,
Oh my
Well,
god.
those things are
Yeah,
not
you-
surviving. They are gonna fall off.
Nutsack is caught on the
Oh.
fence. Holy.
Hold on, there's one more. Hold on, one
There
more.
was a different animal I thought this happened to. I thought there was one with a raccoon over there.
Have you
Oh,
seen
yeah.
this?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
one.
Buried in
Yeah.
the nuts.
Yeah.
I've seen the
This
bear.
one I feel for because like the way he
Oh, yeah.
moves, like I
Yeah, you can
understand.
tell it hurts so bad.
Like the way he moves his legs, it's like, oh yeah, I
He's
understand.
like, I'm just trying to play here.
He's getting a scratch playing, you know.
Yeah.
Ping,
Boom. That just hurts watching it, bro. Oh.
He's like, oh fuck.
He's not even playing anymore.
He's like,
He's just like, dude,
Oh.
fuck this.
That's in the gut right now, dude. Oh,
Oh yeah.
My man just got rat tailed in the ball sack.
Oh.
Like, that's just horrible.
you know
I'm
he
crying.
felt that way up here, way up.
Yeah. Oh,
The
yeah.
way he stretched his legs out, like to get that stretch in, because he's
Show
so
it-
cramped
show it
up.
again.
Oh,
Oh god.
Oh god. That's probably one of the greatest videos right there. Like, because every man can feel that. Like watching that.
I wish it was sound. Like one with sound.
I think this one has it. This one has a light sound to it.
Oh.
That sprawl right there, man. That's a tell.
Tell.
Oh.
God,
He
there
lays
was,
down, he's kicking his legs like fuck.
dude, there was another video of some animal that got caught. nuts caught.
Emotional damage.
Oh jeez.
What was the other one? There was one that was it there one a raccoon one? I thought there was. It wasn't just the it was a squirrel. Yeah, it was a squirrel.
Oh yeah.
It was a fucking squirrel. The morning one.
Stuck in this AC unit.
No, that ain't
No,
it.
it
But
was
there's
the one below says
Yeah, yeah.
yikes, I think. Or it says yikes, you know? Yeah, I think it's that one.
But, yep, there it is.
bro.
Oh,
Oh my god, bro. Oh.
I could feel for that squirrel, man. Like,
Oh, that poor squirrel.
Oh, god.
That's fucked up.
That
man.
was the one I think I've seen before. It was like just nuts stuck in a slat of the fence. So
100% log.
bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nuts stuck to the porch.
Was that the one where it's frozen on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, boy? Oh no, your nuts frozen to the porch? Oh, that sucks. Shh, don't pull up.
Who are you?
It's okay. I'll
I don't want to show too much of it.
I was about to say, yeah, I wouldn't.
We'll get a freaking copyright warning on it or something.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious, man. Holy shit.
I almost passed out like 3 times laughing.
Oh yeah, we saw that. You look like you're struggling to breathe. You know, the squirrel twisted around a few times. Oh,
Oh yeah,
Why,
100,000.
why did it look like a chow's tongue stuck in the fence?
it looked like some sort of just
Like a dog tongue.
like fungi growing out of the fence. Fucking
Oh,
squirrel, dude.
Yeah, that's the old squirrel nuts mushroom.
Yeah,
It's highly venomous.
toxic. Yeah.
It's not even toxic. It's venomous. Don't touch it.
Oh, it's one of those neurotoxins, venoms that like coagulate all your blood and give you a stroke and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could imagine.
Make you fart, make you shit, puke, and piss yourself all at the same time.
Yeah. Did you guys know that there was some sort of audio tone that's supposedly
brown
like
note?
the brown note that makes you shit yourself?
Supposedly, yeah.
What?
Oh yeah. You should find it on YouTube really quick. See if the brown note. Apparently this note frequency tone, whatever you want to call it, played will make you like shit. I think it's a lie.
I don't need any help.
I think it's a lie, but we're all about to find out. If we abruptly end this podcast, you'll know why.
So wait for me to get to the toilet.
If you're driving right now listening to this,
Pull over, find
Pull
the nearest
over.
gas station,
find the nearest Walmart.
bush,
Turn the volume down
Bucky's
if you're
preferably.
driving.
What you're about to hear is called the brown note. This particular frequency is known to make people have sudden bowel movements. Please be careful when listening to this and make sure a toilet is readily available. Here we go.
Watch it be just like,
Is there volume?
Be a joke.
Yeah, hold on.
it's turned all the way up.
Oh,
I do feel like some tickling in the gut though. Like you're going down a hill, you know, that tickle.
I feel like we're about to drop a beat. You know?
It's just a synthesizer.
Yeah. It's a moving frequency.
Yeah, I hear that.
Huh.
Okay, I'm not listening to 6 minutes of it though.
No. I just wanted to hear what it was. It sounds like it's bullshit.
Let the
to me.
beat drop.
That's what I was thinking. Like, we're about to hear a beat drop. The brown note clip for. Oh, yeah, I've seen those.
Can walk.
I just shit myself.
I feel like this is what my stomach sounds like right before I rip a huge fart.
Is the It's the audit. It's the audio version of what you feel in your gut. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the immediate
The-
feeling
yeah.
of Taco Bell.
The rumbling. Play this after Taco Bell.
No. That would like cause like catastrophe, a world-ending catastrophe.
You know what? I wonder if this tone, this note that they were playing just now, works if you have it on large enough speakers that actually move sound pressure in your room, like some
Yeah.
decibels. You know,
Yeah.
big speakers like in a vehicle or something. You play it,
Literally
it
like
just fucking-
vibrate that out of you.
Yeah, it just helps you move. Move
Well,
your
it's the
bowel.
same. It's the same concept of being able to break crystal with your voice.
Oh, I've seen that. People actually do that shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
just a certain note
Glass
that
or whatever.
vibrates just right to shatter the glass.
Yeah, it's annoying as fuck to listen to when they do it, but it's kind of cool that they can do it. The note.
Yeah, you would think
the
it's like
note
a
is
really
annoying.
high pitch, You would think like the higher the pitch, like the Mariah Carey fucking whistle tone would be it, but it's more like a ooh sound.
That's
like in that range.
Yeah, that Mariah Carey whistle tone is super fucking annoying too. I hate hearing it. Oh, it drives me crazy. Have you guys seen the
dog whistle?
Yeah, the frequency that like actually makes bridges fucking shake and like come apart, suspension bridges and stuff.
It hits the what is it? It's the structural resonancy.
Yes,
or something?
Yeah. Everything has a resonance to it, like that if on the sine, it's a sine wave, and once you hit that resonancy, it'll create like movement and whatever the object is. So bridges do it. Freaking helicopters do it. Aircraft do it. Everything with a vibration.
So theoretically, you can hit, let's say London Bridge or fucking Golden Gate Bridge. You can hit it with a hammer and find the perfect resonancy of the bridge to actually destroy it with a hammer.
Well, it has to be for that bridge. I think they do this on like a Mythbusters. They had to have, dude.
Yeah, I think they.
Well, that's the theory is that you can do this. And I want to say that they did actually prove it as a fact.
But I think each like
everything's different
based on the way what structure and how it's built. Everything's different. So it's not just like this is this type of steel. Like the way that it is constructed has a huge difference.
But what Mythbusters was proving was the fact that wind could hit the structural resonancy and topple a bridge, and they proved it correct. So like there's a 1 in a million chance that the bridge you're on gets hit with the perfect gust of wind to hit the structural resonancy and bring it to the ground while you're on it.
That would be freaky, being on a bridge like that. We got a tall ass bridge here. It's like 200 something feet. The fall doesn't kill you.
Floating bridge over there.
We have one of those down south too, but ours, Deception Pass, connecting the mainland to the island here. It's very tall, and if the fall doesn't kill you, the water definitely will. Because the current is horrendous, and the water's like 40 degrees.
The bridge on I-45 going from mainland to Galveston Island always scared the shit out of me.
Really?
Yeah, it's very tall, steep, and then now they have like the medians are waves. So now you're getting fucking like the median are cut waves. So now you're getting like this movement going on in the median. You're getting all disoriented. It's fucking bad.
That's crazy.
Rainbow Bridge always scared the fuck out of me too.
Like that.
Oh, the one over the ship channel too.
Yep.
The tallest thing I've ever gone over is the new bridge for Hoover Dam.
That's definitely taller than Galveston one I'm talking about.
Well, but the thing about that one over there over Hoover is, like the walls are so high you can't really see shit.
Yeah, you can't really see nothing.
Like
you can walk it.
There's
a walking path you can walk on it.
If it wasn't so fucking cold last January when we went, then we would have done it 100%. But it was just so windy and cold while we were at SHOT Show.
Definitely the stop at the bottom, Cam. That will kill you. Yes.
Yeah.
It's
not the fall. It's the abrupt stop.
It's actually not the abrupt stop. It's the continuation of all your organs after the abrupt stop.
You're basically hitting concrete for
100%.
Hitting water that fast is like hitting concrete. I don't know how high up you would need to be to reach terminal velocity, but I'm sure that's pretty high. It's probably higher than 200 feet. Isn't it 190? Is it 196 feet per second or something like that?
Terminal? I don't know.
What is it? What is terminal velocities? Something per second. I can't remember. God, I used to be smart, and now I'm stupid. I used to know all these different factoids in my vast warehouse of bullshit.
It's 1,500 feet.
That's how long it takes you to reach terminal velocity?
Yep.
What's the speed of it? Is it
120 miles an hour?
Per second, right? It's like feet per second, dude. It's what is
it's 12 seconds. It takes 12 seconds.
It takes 12 seconds to reach terminal velocity.
Yeah.
Right.
At 120 pounds.
I just want to know what the speed is on Earth.
the
I
ground.
guess it depends on the object. Oh, 180 feet per second. That's a skydiver. You got the time beat? Oh. Yeah. 8 seconds. Well, that's interesting. Imagine hitting something at 120 miles an hour with just zero protection.
No.
Anything.
You know, there was a woman that did that and survived because she landed on a fire ant mound, and them swarming and biting her all at once caused her adrenaline to rush and keep her alive.
What?
Yeah.
No shit.
I remember hearing something. I thought about that, like something dealing with fire ants. I don't remember what it was, but the venom that they have in them, like, causes that adrenaline in keeping somebody alive. But like I said, I don't remember if it was because somebody fell, but
That's
Joan Murray's parachute failed and she plunged 14,500 feet to the ground at 80 miles per hour, landing on Fire Ant Mound. Joan was stung over 200 times. The venom is solenpicin. I don't know how to say it. Release venom is stimulating her nervous system to keep her heart beating.
so besides being flattened out, fucking probably a ball of mush, her heart was still beating. All broken bones and shit.
yeah, but it's 14,000
Wow.
feet. They don't even go that high up for fucking normal skydiving.
I thought they go around that, don't
Yeah.
they? 13?
Yeah.
I thought it was like right around 10.
It was between 13 and 15. It's up there. Maybe it depends on who you're jumping with.
It's around like 10,000 feet.
And on King of the Hill, Peggy Hill survived falling from a airplane, broke every bone in her body, but she landed in mud. But it's a cartoon.
Okay, you just cleared that up. I was about to say, it's a cartoon.
All right. Well, it's okay. All right. As I was, it's between 8 and 4.
Ah.
Yeah.
We have officially hit the 1 hour.
All right.
Yes. My old SS go to sleep so I can do all my retirement shit.
Yeah, we've hit the 1 hour. We're not going to bore you any longer. You can go to bed and do it.
I'm not going to show you any more stuck nuts.
No more squirrel nuts stuck in a fence. Anyway.
That's fine.
Maybe next week we'll show you pictures of animals crawling out of other animals' booty holes after they're eating them.
Or we could just watch Ace Ventura.
We are also going to potentially have a guest on next week, yeah? Next week?
Oh, yeah.
Potentially?
Supposedly.
Yeah. Potentially we'll have a guest on next week, so more to follow. Stay tuned.
He did say yes
Okay.
to next week, but we'll see.
We've had a couple that have said, yeah, I'll do it, and then haven't, so.
This one just was a scheduling conflict that
Yeah,
he's
that's fine.
forgot. So,
No, I get it, yeah. Anyway, Wednesday we'll post this thing up. All your favorite streaming places. Actually, if you Google search Hold Fast Outlast, all one word, it shows up on literally every freaking streaming platform there is. And I didn't even do that. It's just there. It shows up. It copies itself from like Google and YouTube.
Get on
onto
Google.
every damn podcasting search website you can ever imagine. So it's everywhere. So I truly don't know who all is listening to this shit. I don't think any of us do, really. But
we need to go look at the
is.
Google Analytics for it.
Yeah, somebody is. So anyway. That's it.
Love y'all.
Yeah, love
That's
y'all.
it.
Yeah.
Later, bitches.
Laters.
Later, skaters.